What's up, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we'll be doing the rebuild, of course, of the Wizards. Let's see if we can get a win. Let's get into it.
The city of Atlanta is the scene for the Wizards. Kyle. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in the not-so-distant future.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Jordan Poole. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's Brogdon in at the two-guard spot. In the corner, it's Hunter. Oh, good on the triple. Pass to Kuzma. The kick out to Poole.
Yes, sir.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, we know Jordan Poole is fearless anywhere beyond that three-point arc. These guys in the corners, look out.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
One thing he pointed out in particular was Valanciunas' ability to control the glass. Coach said we block out some nights better against him than others, but we can't play soft against this guy. So they'll have to try and keep a body on him at all times. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players over in Europe. In any of those regions, they do a great job. And those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of flux, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone in Anthony Edwards to look up to.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Cavaliers. Hunter finds Young. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play, and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to be there in the big moments, defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Atlanta making a switch here. Reza Shea checked in.
Well, what we know about Malcolm Brogdon is he is Mr. Efficiency. It doesn't matter if it's from distance.
Pass to Reza Shea. Back to Young. Driving in. It's blocked. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. The Hawks trailing. And here's Daniels. Up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. The 3 from Poole. And it's Reza Shea with the rebound.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of losing, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. For three, Brogdon. Atlanta with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
That was a difficult one for them to drop. Close game throughout, and an opponent that they're going to beat more often than not. It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 7 points.
Two things there that make that possible for Jordan Poole: focus and body control.
Johnson outside. And Sarr pulls it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Poole. Jacks up a three. Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for him. Poole with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And so it's Jordan Poole making highlights for the Wizards. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this.
Okay, we're winning. Let's see if we can keep this up for the whole game.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Reza Shea is out there at Bogdanovich. Then it's Okongwu, then it's Nance, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
I don't know why I left him
Really
open.
left alone that time. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got 2 phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours, but this is what we signed up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second.
That was a good shooter. So he keeps us in. Let's go.
He really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lets it go from deep. Bogdanovich, no luck. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Kispert.
Uh-oh.
Off target from three-point range.
Nice pass.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. On the way to CBA, introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that
yeah, don't guard me, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna pay off.
Not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're gonna see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes. And less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. That, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign.
Oh, it's tied up again. Oh my God.
We're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So
that's
how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA in 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said
yes,
the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. All Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. Mind for the game for sure. Always respected Coach Snyder.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Reza Shea with the steal. Pass to Daniel. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk to you anytime.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. KDB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
Did I just cross Trae Young?
In the know, and as somebody who prides
Yo,
themselves on
comment
doing
in the
research,
chat
boy,
if
you
I
have got
actually
to
crossed him.
respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Poole, the pass to Sarr. Wizards passing it around, and here's Brogdon.
Oh yeah, Brogdon.
Scored the basket.
Oh yeah, Brogdon.
He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Too small, boy. You're too small, boy.
So a chance here for a 3-point play. So we'll see Jordan Poole go to the line here. It's going to be on Trae Young. And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And a change for the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Sarr.
One thing we know with Jordan Poole, guys, confidence is never going to be an issue. This young man has the attitude there's nothing he can't do on a basketball floor.
Brogdon with it. He's got 12. Pass to Poole. Launches it.
Uh-oh, yes.
And good. Coming on the assist
Oh,
by
yeah.
Brogdon. Poole's got the lead up to 6 now for the Wizards.
He's not gonna shoot that. Oh my gosh. No way, bro. That is crazy.
Wow, what a
No.
shot. And listen to this place explode.
And so it's Jordan. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
That is absolutely crazy.
Hey, for the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You could tell that teams aren't sure how to defend SGA.
And guys, let's take a look at the Wizards in that first half. Neither side able to build a significant lead through 2.
What?
You'll see teams attempt to
That'll do it for our show tonight.
20
Thanks for
points
joining
already
us,
for
and we'll send you
Jordan
back to
Poole.
Kevin Harlan
Wow.
for more hoops action.
And 50 points for Trae, so they're kind of both combined. That's crazy. Bro, if you saw that shot, that was crazy, bro.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both
It's
teams
ice
try
cold,
to
alright.
gain an edge.
Get it?
Wizards leading by 3. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core. Their defense has been non-existent.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Jonas Valanciunas. Coulibaly is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Poole in at the 5.
Yes,
Young,
yes.
no good.
Oh my, I can't believe he didn't.
They know he won't miss many of those.
Oh, you're too
Here's
small.
Coulibaly. Lays it up off the glass. Coulibaly's got
Don't
the
even
opening
try to
bucket
guard
to
him.
start the second half for Washington. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. 15 points in the game.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
Just straight back
Guys,
put
when
him.
it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Fires the 3. Kuzma can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Daniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Brogdon kicks to Poole.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
coming on the assist by Brogdon. Poole's got 23 points.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm,
Flashbacks
he is so
from the
hard
Boston
to slow
Celtics
down.
game.
What an excellent night for him
Flashbacks.
and his team.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA. And
Oh,
sometimes we're all
my
guilty
gosh.
of judging
I thought you
them.
made that.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops
There you go.
at the same rate.
Washington leading now by 4.
Oh, he's too small.
And a
Oh,
lot of contact
yeah.
on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Trae Young. And we know Kuzma's always been a
Oh,
terrific scorer.
I didn't even
Greg,
shoot the ball.
He's developed as a
The
passer
heck?
over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a
Okay,
leader,
misspoke.
but he's grown
Okay,
into that
maybe he's a
role,
bad
and he
shooter.
puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
What
Yeah.
I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring.
Yeah.
That's a
Why you
change from his
guarding him?
rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
It's his first trip to the line.
Yes,
The
sir.
free throw drops for Valanciunas. We know, Doris, at one point, the Wizards had one of the most unique pairings in NBA history.
Think back to 1987, 1988, the year you're talking about, when the 5'3"
Yes, sir.
Muggsy
Yes, sir.
Bogues
Yes, sir.
was a
Let's
teammate
go.
of Manute Bol, who stood 7'7" tall. At the time, they were the tallest and shortest players in NBA history, with 28 inches between them. Incredible.
Atlanta making some changes. Reza Shea is coming in for Daniels. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Then for the Wizards, George comes in for Coulibaly. And Kispert subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Hawks
Yes.
hit.
Go, go, go.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Corey Kispert with
Oh,
the 3.
yeah. We're bad, boy.
Kispert's got 9.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They need this. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Okay,
Showing
okay.
off his inside game, Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
Poole kicks to Kuzma.
Kuzma?
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
A power
slow.
flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. The 3 from Poole.
Oh, yeah.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, yeah.
Poole's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Wizards.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And it's Reza Shea missing. .106 left to play here in the third.
Back him down.
And
Oh, yeah, for
Valanciunas
3?
kicks to Kispert. No good with the triple.
Dang
Hawks
it.
trail by 8. Johnson outside. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. And George, here we go. Hunter
Oh,
grabs
make a
the miss.
layup.
For Atlanta, they've gone somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. They grabbed their own miss. Second shot opportunity. And Capella with a nice bucket inside. 8 points for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart.
Hey!
Right now, especially on the interior.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Shoot this one. He's got
Now, here's Hunter.
3.
He's got 9. 5 on the clock. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his 3. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Let's see if I can get a foul up here.
Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point territory.
Oh,
and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is
Yes,
exactly
sir.
what you're looking for
Yes, sir.
from your
We're
point
up.
guard.
Let's
Survey
go.
the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizichet. Larry Nance out there with Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at the point.
Yes, sir.
3-pointers
by
are
11.
killing them at
With
this
4
point.
minutes and 30
And they
seconds
haven't
left.
been able to respond
Are we going to actually
at the
win?
other end.
Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup's good off the glass.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
For 3, Kispert. Rebounded by the Hawks. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but
How did
he's
he
got
get
the chance
fouled?
to
All he
pick
did
up the
is
points at the
block him.
line. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Matthews.
Hit
he's
the
checked in for the
shot.
Hawks.
Kispert.
The Hawks trail by 7. For the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
All we need to do is play good
For
D.
Washington, they've
And I think
gone
we're
1
fine.
of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. On the wing, George. Pass to Carrington. Shoots the 3. Not going to go that time.
Gosh. Can't make a
Atlanta
shot.
shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now Matthews. There's the drive. Count that bucket.
There's no way.
Matthews has got his first points of the night.
And you can tell Rizichet has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening
Oh, yeah, Kispert.
and delivers
Kiss
the
that baby.
pass
Oh,
on
my
time.
gosh.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be
Ball.
frustrating when you make the right play
No.
and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. The very definition of a high flyer, Larry Nance, my goodness.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And it's a completely new group
Get the
for
big
Atlanta.
group out there.
Washington making some
Yes,
changes.
sir.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys.
Oh,
Greg Keith
yeah.
talked to his team
Oh,
during the break.
yeah.
He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it
no.
on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Here's Poole. Here he goes.
Ew.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, aggressive drive by Jordan Poole right
I
there.
thought he
knows
won
the
that
defense
for
would
some
close
reason.
in on him, and he doesn't let it deter him.
Both free throws good from Poole.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Go,
Washington
go,
leading
go.
now by
Jordan.
5.
Go, Jordan.
There's Here's the triple. The Wizards with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the slam dunk.
No.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Now, Poole.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Poole's
Money,
got a pair of
money,
threes here in the
money,
fourth
money,
quarter for the
money.
Wizards.
Boom, boom,
So
boom.
if I'm the defense, I'm thinking Jordan Poole is on a roll, and I need to turn off the water.
Oh.
A nice shot by Young.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Outside to Brogdon. Here's the three.
Get that, Valanciunas. Sir.
Wizards passing it around. And here's Poole for three.
Oh.
The Hawks trail by three. That's to Young to tie it up.
No.
It's rebounded
Thank you.
by Coulibaly.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested
Go on,
in
go on,
guarding
go.
it from downtown.
Oh, yeah,
They're
take
very
that.
fortunate he missed.
He's trash.
And Poole gets it
Yeah.
to go.
Oh,
Too
they
small.
needed that one, and Jordan Poole steps up in a big way.
Young against Poole. Johnson gets to Daniels. Capella with a screen on Brogdon. Daniels, no good. So it's the Wizards now. And now we've got the
Wizards.
intentional foul. Young against Poole. It's stolen by Johnson.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
Here's Young. It
You
drops.
gotta be kidding me.
Beautiful shot to bring him to within three.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
There's 18 seconds left in the game.
What am I gonna do here?
Here is Poole.
If I make a shot,
Down to 5 on
win.
the shot clock. From deep. Doesn't go that time.
Oh my
And we'll have a
God.
timeout called by Quinn Snyder.
Please don't make one
Pivotal
for
moment
me.
in this game.
Oh.
He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a three to tie. But
You guys
look,
don't
they've
say.
got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best.
Yes, sir.
So
Let's
it's Washington
go.
who's straight by with the
See
win.
ya, win.
This win
Let's
sets a
go, guys.
tremendous emotional boost
W's
for
in the
them.
books.
Crazy
W's.
finish to take a road
Yay.
game like this and simply
I'll see you.
deflate an entire building.
Well,
I'll
folks,
see you
that's gonna do it for now.
in game 4.
For Greg
I'll see you in
Anthony,
game
Doris
4.
Burke, and David Aldridge. This is
See you in
Kevin
game 4 of the regular season. Peace.